Okay. Starting this code, this memory, this energy, this focus. Machiwa, Holy Ones. Much respect to all of you. Grateful to all of you for being part of this space as we come together in this frequency. Yes? Let me put my incense on. Another opportunity to connect with higher self. Another opportunity to remember our mission together. Team Indigo, homies. And tonight we're going to be talking about angels and archangels and avatars. This is part of our identity. It's part of the creation of Creator. These are parts of consciousness that we ourselves as humans, we don't just stay in the human body, we evolve into a celestial body, which is an angel. Eventually you evolve into an etheric body, which is an archangel. And then after and beyond the archangel is something called the avatar. So this is what we're going to be talking about tonight, and it has a lot to do with starseeds and indigo children and anyone on a spiritual journey learning about their parts, all of the different energy structures and all the different families of consciousness. We're becoming more familiar with that, and we're studying, we're training, evolving ourselves, expanding our consciousness. Let me make sure everything's okay. You guys can hear me okay and see me okay. Last time I had the microphone over there for a little while. Here it is right here. So if there's any issues, please let me know in the chat. I'll be so grateful for that. Just want to say hello to all the incoming souls. Machiwa. So is there a live stream or not, brother? Greetings, Zachary. Yes, Holy One, just so you know, for future reference, it doesn't start right away because I'm setting it up. It takes me several minutes to set up. I have to do the cameras. I have to do the light. I have to change everything, make sure everything's in place, because this is where I work. And so when I start to do my show, it takes time to switch everything over to this show. So please have patience. and I'm glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Free White Dove in the house. Welcome, Dove. Celine, Machiwa sister, big hugs. Yeah. So happy to see you. Cosmic Lighthouse, hello, Holy One, to you too. Big Yut, greetings, Holy One. Indigo Wizard, greetings, Vato brother. How you doing, homie? Good to have you. Ascended Cyan 528, greetings, everyone. Friendly energies coming on in with Sandra. Thank you for being a member, Sandra. Machiwa, through the eyes of Source in the house. Got Galactic Guardians. Much respect to all of you. Raven Omega, bro, it's crazy. You do this live while I'm reading a book about Archangel Michael. Much respect, sister. And we have synchronies like that. And we'll be talking about Archangel Michael. Not all of it's flattery. Thank you, Raven. Christian Garcia. I remote viewed to where my cat, Yai, Lirens. Remote viewed, that would be, the cat people would be in liquid light. Those are avatars. So, yeah, we all have that connection. You would say potential. We all can connect to our angel self, our archangel self, and our avatar self, because we're down here. You see where the solar plexus is? That's where Earth is. Earth is in the third dimension, the third chakra, the third dimension, the frequency. And so tonight it's about up here actually celestial, sixth dimension. Third dimension's here. This is fourth, this is fifth, and this is sixth. The celestial dimension. Because you can describe the body form and the consciousness. The body form would be celestial. That means you're moving out of carbon matter into partial carbon, partial etheric matter. We use the word crystal. Crystal silicate is in density 3, dimensions 7, 8, and 9. That's Archangel, excuse me. And so this is a change in evolution. Think of the body evolving from this physical stuff, right, into a less physical, into more of a ghost-like energy substance. And so this is the density matter of the second universe, okay? So we're in the first universe, density. The Guardians call it holographic universe. And so when you ascend from here and go to the next level up, you're going to change your body into completely different. And we're described as being taller than this, as giants. We're described as being ghost-like and also immortal. Okay, so you can say angels are immortal beings with these, carbon crystal bodies. So beyond that is the archangel, and they're in the crystal silicate bodies. There's no more carbon at that level. As a matter of fact, you start to get into no gender, no bodies. It's pure consciousness. An archangel's consciousness, pure consciousness. They've already dropped the body. They've evolved outside of the body. And beyond the archangel level, these beings, the avatars, are in liquid light. So this is a higher. This is considered like crystal liquid. So you go from crystal silicate to a more of a. It's technically, the scientific word is hydroplasm. So, and we'll be talking about that here tonight, you guys. I just want you to know right at the beginning, this is not coming from religion point of view. And we're also not teaching from the New Age point of view, which the Guardians call the New Age channeling movement. That means your information is coming from channeled sources. And why is that bad? Because the Guardians are not channeling. So if you're channeling sources out here, you're channeling the fallen angels. And these beings are pretending to be your brothers and sisters of light. And we talk about Archangel Michael as being actually not an individual. As you would say, that's the pet name of a fallen angelic race who created the what do you call it? The personality of Archangel Michael. And we'll get more into that in more detail. But this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So thank you guys for joining this innerchristos point of view on angels and archangels and avatars. Welcome, and kick back and relax. If you want to ask questions, please put my name, Christos, the channel name, Christos Avatar, next to your question, so the question is highlighted so I can see it better. So much respect. I want to make sure I said hello to, we have Zachary and Uhazi in the building. What's up, Bato? Kim Carol Diamond in the house. Yeah, actually, you evolve into, thank you for that, by the way. We evolve beyond the physical matter into androgynous. Okay, and that's at the archangel level. There's no, I know we're going to have pictures of female angels, male angels. That's BS. It's nonsense. And it's just ignorance. You actually don't look physical like you see in paintings from the Renaissance or New Age. You see these pictures, but the pictures are not showing ghost-like, you would say, bodies. They should look like a spirit, not physical. This is physical, Vatos. An angel is not. An angel is, you would say, compared to an archangel, an angel still has some atoms inside its body. But it's more of you would say 50% of the atoms of the matter form. Okay? An archangel doesn't have carbon anymore. It's simply energy. It's an energy being called etheric density. And so these beings are you would say, what we evolve into. And if you don't have a body, you don't have gender. You don't have a penis or vagina, okay? It's sorry if it's crude, but gender stops. You evolve out of gender. God at the higher levels is androgynous, doesn't have a male, female. You see this? This is polarization, part of a whole. Androgyny is complete body, okay? You would say the original form doesn't have a splitting of the gender, which is magnetism, female, electrical, male. Okay, you just took the electrical magnetic conscious body form and separated it into a genderized form. Okay, so most people down in 3D are extremely attached to the physical body, attached to gender. This is their identity, this is their understanding. They don't see beyond. When we talk about multidimensional beings, well, just understand most art, most pictures, most examples in movies and are not showing what an angel really is. The special effects or whatever, they're showing a physical being like this. So think of those beings not like, because most humans think of a spirit as not as real as us. They got it backwards. Flip that around. These beings are more real. They have less of a body. They're higher evolved. So when you get more and more dense, I mean, look at a rock. It doesn't have as much consciousness as a living being does. It's more dense. It's more compact. Okay? So think of evolution as becoming less compact, less dense, less physical. Okay? So yeah, that was just a... We're going to have all kinds of ideas about angels, especially coming from religion. They're servants of man or God, and what's up? and just because, any being who's from the third dimension is an archangel. Also, what the Guardians call an oversoul. Angels are soul level. Humans were incarnate levels. We have this carbon flesh body. Okay? So this is density 1. Density 2, they start to become ghost-like. And actually, as you go up in evolution, the beings become looking more and more similar. Okay? As we come down in our spiritual evolution, instead of up, down, we have more and more unique, they would say, individual characteristics. But as you grow into the higher, first of all, you're losing singularity. You become more of a collective entity, no longer just a singular consciousness. You become a collective consciousness without a physical body, without gender. And this is what archangels are. And then they evolve even higher into avatars. And even avatars are not the final level. Okay? So we exist in a 15-dimensional time matrix. It's a hologram of matter. We live in a hologram. Doesn't mean we're not real, doesn't mean we're not important. This is God putting its consciousness into the 15-dimensional time matrix. And in the 15-dimensional time matrix, you have levels. Levels of matter, levels of consciousness. Consciousness and body matter. So at the top, they're antimatter. Okay? What's called hot plasma. They don't look like humanoids or hominids. They don't have arms and legs. They don't look like a normal being would. This is beyond, but this is before planets, before extraterrestrial race, life. And so that is the holy universal trinity. Okay, we have the blue flame, the gold flame, and the violet flame. These kind of beings are called solar rishi. The Anuhazi word would be Brenua. Okay, so the solar rishi created life. They projected life into the lower dimensions. So they're in 13, 14, and 15 dimension projecting, and that's why they're called the founder races. There's 3 founder races. Blue flame is called Elohai, Elohim. Gold flame is called Seraphi, Seraphim. And the violet flame is called Brahmarama. Okay? So they created races in the rest of the time matrix. So it starts with density universe 4. They're in density 5. So it's all the extraterrestrials and all the planets start in the avatar level, density 4. Dimensions 10, 11, and 12. 12 being the Christos level. That's why there's different avatars, but the 12th dimensional avatars are the Christos avatars. This is where you get Christ. This is where what the Guardians call Christos. Christ is coming from the Greek word Christos. The original word for Christ is Christos. And the Guardians use the word Christos, but they spell it with a Krystos. In the Anahazi language, they use, they sound it with a K. So we are learning more and more of the Anahazi language, because that's the original language. That's the Guardian language. They use that language. So we actually learn some techniques with Anahazi words. We learn some songs, what the Guardians call song instead of song, Psonn. You'll learn songs which are Lyran, in Anahazi language, right? Lyran Anahazi language. So yeah, so I will be explaining more of what, the 15-dimensional time matrix, but just understand that we have different levels, and that's where some of the beings are coming from. And just understand, this is a 15-dimensional time matrix, but you are one with God. You have yourself in all of these different levels simultaneously. The Hindus and Buddhists are teaching you past lives and future lives. The Emerald Order teachings are saying, no, that's a distortion. It's simultaneous lives, homies. You didn't just stop being one being and become another being. Thank you for that. You are actually existing, always existing. Even when your body dies, you're still alive. Your spirit is indwelling the body. The body is a vehicle for who you really are. So an angel has a spirit inside of it. An archangel has a spirit inside of it. An avatar has the spirit inside of it. So you are like gaining in your... It's basically reclaiming. We're reclaiming our angelic self, angelic consciousness. We're reclaiming our archangel's self. And it's done through the chakra. Okay? Your chakra is normally 1 through 3. On Earth, you experience 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. First chakra, the root chakra, the second, the sacral chakra, and the third one is the solar plexus, down here. Angels are right here, or you could say right here. This is the heart. No, actually, let me correct myself. This is astral, this is archetype, the angels are up here. I just made a little mistake here. They're at this level of your body, you would say, connected to the third eye, celestial. The archangels are up here, the crown, and most New Agers only know 7 chakra. There's 15 dimensions, there's 15 chakra. So after the 7th one is the 8th one, in the thymus area. Not the throat, not the heart, but the thymus. So this is archangel consciousness, and this is archangel consciousness, which is the 9th. See, this is the 6th. This is the 9th. This comes horizontally out of your forehead, out the back of your head, but the 9th one goes at an angle. It intersects the third eye. It goes through the third eye, and so. Actually, the 8th one is at a down diagonal. This one's at an up diagonal. So the 8th and 9th are kind of different, but this is gold. This is the gold chakra. You want to focus in your third eye. See inside, when you close these eyes, you see a gold ball, or, they call it a wheel, a turning wheel, spinning wheel. This is a Merkaba field. Okay? They're all Merkaba fields. And so this is a Merkaba. It's the gold Merkaba. See, this is yellow. Yellow is different than gold. Okay? So just like you have the blue chakra, well, you have a teal chakra, turquoise chakra. So it's a little bit blue, but different blue, right? So you got to make sure you get the colors right. This is silver. Can you imagine a silver chakra? Ball of energy. Well, not this big, but you can imagine how as big as you want, actually. But you would want to get used to seeing each of these. If you want to run through all the the chakras, you would close your eyes, get into a meditative state, keep your back straight, be relaxed, try to do a mudra. This is the simple, basic mudra. And start visualizing, playing with this visualization. Okay? We say play, but it's a serious thing. You're trying to reach your higher consciousness. You're trying to develop and run energies through your body. And so you're going to imagine the red ball of energy. See it vividly, see it clearly, see it round, see it as glowing, as maybe even energy coming off of it. You want to get used to seeing it. Then move up to the orange one. See the orange one. See the yellow one. See the green one. See the blue one. See the indigo one. See the violet one. See the gold one. See the silver one. Okay? That's 9 dimensions. Now the other ones are outside your body. This one's 6 inches above your head. Okay? That's dark blue. In the Kathara manual, they call it blue-black. Dark blue. And then beyond a foot and a half above, so this is 6 inches, so another foot higher than that, is what you call dark gray or dark silver, however you want to say it. And you'd be seeing now in your third eye dark blue. And now you'll be seeing dark silver. Okay? Now the 12th one, the important one, they're all important, I'm just saying, the one that you're trying to reach for in these teachings is the 12th one. 6 inches below your feet is a pure white chakra. See the pure white Merkaba or the pure white sphere, whichever. In these techniques, you'll be seeing Merkabas, 6-pointed stars, and you'll be seeing spheres. You'll be working with those geometries. That's the symbol code. It actually is the Merkaba, the 6-pointed star. No 5-pointed star BS. No 8-pointed star. You start practicing, New Age occult and shit. Excuse my language. But anyways, you be focusing on your chakras to open up these levels of consciousness. Now we talk about this as being your soul, but it's also the angel level. Okay? We're in the incarnate level. Humans on earth are in incarnate level. Angels are in the soul level. Okay? Celestial, angelic level. So, and beyond that would be these 3 chakra would be the archangel level. And so this is basically, you would say, a type of energy that we can all obtain. And so God projected itself in all of these levels, including the archangel and the angel and us down here. It's all levels of frequency vibration. And so we are learning how, we're in a spiritual war. We talk about angels and archangels. Well, there's fallen angels and fallen archangels and even fallen dark avatars. So, and just understand what they really are. They're extraterrestrial races. You know how in the Bible they just talk about heaven, earth, and hell? That's it. They don't tell you about the 15-dimensional time matrix. They don't talk about the hologram of matter. They don't talk about, frequencies and oscillations and the unified field and all this stuff. They don't talk about chakras. They don't talk about huva bodies. They're not going to tell you any of this stuff. And actually, in the New Age, you're going to get a lot of false teachings. Okay? You're going to be taught to worship Archangel Michael. Hello, red flag. First of all, we don't worship anything. That's the false creed. That's the religion. They don't see God within. In the innerchristos teachings, what Jesus was originally, Jesus was a real person, just not what you see in the Bible. There was a fake Jesus. Okay? And so we have fake gods, we have fake Christ, we have fake angels. I mean, ideas and concepts of these. And so basically we're if you have like the wrong ideas, the wrong, then you're not connecting to your true identity. You're not being told either in either system that you are yourself in another dimension simultaneously as a third dimension. You are an angel. Connect to your angelic self. You are an archangel. Connect to your archangel self. I just explained it through your chakra. Bring in this is also called the soul level, right? So you're bringing in your soul level. You're bringing in your angel level. And this channel is mostly focused on, you would say, indigos and starseeds. But earth seeds too, they can benefit from this information if they resonate with it. So a lot of you starseeds and indigos realize that you are coming from these levels. You are an angelic being incarnating through the soul integration process. Your spirit essence, your soul essence goes into the fetus of your chosen mother and father. You chose. You made an agreement with the soul level of your mother and the soul level of your father. You made an agreement. It's called a Palladorian birthing contract. You make a birthing contract it's a serious thing for an indigo being, starseed, to come down here. They have to get permission. They got permission with your parents. So you're incoming. You're the incoming soul essence going into the fetus of your pregnant mother. And now you're gonna be growing up as a child. Okay? You're an angel who came to earth. You're an archangel who came to earth. You're an avatar, Christed, Holy Christ avatar who came to earth. Okay? Jeshua was an avatar. I mean, forget about the angel and archangel. He was an avatar, what you call a level 1. Actually, I get that backwards. It's 1, 2, 3. So he's a level 3. I got to change that on my time matrix diagram. I got it. The numbers should be 1, 2, 3. Jeshua was a level 3 avatar. So, or you would say that I'm talking about the ascended master levels. I got the numbers backwards. I mean, it should be 3. It's not a big deal because I show the aquatic level, polaric level, triadic level, but I listed the 3 as the 1 instead of the 1 as the 3. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we are angels and archangels. You don't call that an earth angel. I don't know why that bugs me, or we're not angels. There's no such thing as an earth angel. Okay, your soul essence comes into a fetus, which is actually you are coming into a hybrid body, and just like the Anunnaki human hybrids and the reptilian human hybrids, they come into the body, but you're bringing in your soul essence, so it creates a hybrid. You're creating hybrid bodies by mixing your DNA with your two parents' DNA, whoever they are. Okay, so this is all arranged, so it's kind of important. You chose your parents, and people are trying to be, what do they call it? Change their gender. Your soul puts you as a male or as a female for a reason, but you're trying to say, "F you, soul." Basically, you're saying "F you" to your soul. I'm going to be a trans. I'm going to be the opposite gender that I was born of. Okay, that's your free will choice. Just understand, you come in pairs. You came as the other half of a soul or a twin flame, and so now you're going to be the same sex as your soulmate or your twin flame. It doesn't work that way, okay? You're not going to benefit. So I'm not against anyone who's trans. I'm just saying, hey, what's up? This is a spiritual war. Your body is important. What you came in with is important. You're meant to be a male. You're meant to be a female. You already were a male or a female in the previous life. Now it's time to be a male. Now you're supposed to become the other part of your soul, the other part of your twin, your gender twin. Okay? And so we are finding that if we're soul essences, we're angel essences. If we're bringing in oversoul essences, we're archangel essences inside the human body. Thank you, Holy Ones. What's up, vatos? Thank you for coming to this chat conversation. Zachary, that's a good logical way of thinking it. Javato? All right. Well, our moderators are... I have 4 moderators. There's usually at least always 3 or 2 moderators. So sometimes we'll get trolls or negative vibes. But you guys, this is... we're not strict, but we simply ask... You don't even have to agree with what we're saying. You don't have to agree with these teachings, which are coming from the Melchizedek Cloister Emerald Order teachings. We just abbreviate to Emerald Order teachings. Also called the innerchristos law of one. But you don't have to agree with it. Okay? You can actually voice your disagreement. However, we simply ask that you are respectful to other people's beliefs. Don't bring in a bunch of negative, poisonous energy, please. We will just have to let you go. Simple as that. You know, there's a future here where you can silence somebody for so many minutes or boot them out or whatever. We don't want to do that. We want you to be part of this dialogue. Maybe you're here, you know, part of your higher self brought you here. I lit my charcoal and didn't put my incense on. Typical. I can smell the burning charcoal, but there's no incense. We'll take care of that. That also means it's probably charcoal's gonna go out earlier. It's all good, baby. So, I also want to say, well, let me put this on real quick. White Copal. That not all angels have wings. So we'll talk about that right now. Not a good thing to drop your glasses, right? Okay, so angels and extraterrestrials, they're extraterrestrials. They have biologies in their dimension. Okay? So they have different alien DNA. And we just mentioned earlier the solar rishi, blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. Well, anything with, the wings, the bird people, they came out of the gold flame. All right? But know that the Emerald Order is the blue flame. So we got some of the gold flame DNA. And that was different genetic additions to the human DNA when it was at times in Atlantis and Lemuria. There was times where there was distortions that got into the DNA from the Anunnaki or the reptilians. We got distortions from both of them. So there was times where the guardians would combine some of the seraphim DNA. There was something called the Ceres Egyptian. Ceres is coming from the bird people. And even the Pleiadians have some of the Ceres DNA. So some of the angels will have wings. And you know how you see in most paintings and artwork of angels, they all look human. You guys, most angels do not have a human face. Okay? Up there, we don't. The human race doesn't have a human look. They don't have the face like this. We're not called humans. We're called Tyranicium. Tyranicium. Say it with me. Tyranicium. And we live on the planet Tara. Not Gaia, not Earth. We live on Tara. Tara. Okay? So we are coming from Tara. Our soul essence projects down here. Okay? Actually, all humans are in the fourth dimension. Their soul, their consciousness, projects into the body in the third dimension. So you're not the body. You're the spirit that's in the body. Okay? You're the one moving the body. It's a vehicle. 222. There's been 222 views. I like that number. Someone put that down in chat. 222. I claim that. So, so this is our history, you guys. We didn't come from Earth. We're ETs, Holmes. We're angels from the sixth dimension, the fifth dimension. We're from 5D, 6D, not from 3D. So we find ourselves down here because there's problems in our race. Some of our race fell. Okay? And so while there's a bunch of distorted consciousness on Earth, well, some of the starseeds from Tara, some of the angels from Tara, you could just say celestial beings, some of the celestial beings from Tara are coming back to help you, help themselves, ourselves. We're same homies. We're just at different soul essences. Down here we have the earth seeds expanding developing themselves in the Lemurians. We lived as Hyperboreans. We lived as Polarians. We lived as Atlanteans. Now we're living as Aryans. We will eventually be Muvarians. You see, we're in different places in time, but simultaneous time. The Lemuria is existing at the same time as Atlantis, as the same time as we are, as the same time as Tara is, as the same time as Gaia and Armatena. We're all simultaneous. That's why beings, entities, aliens, angels can visit through stargates. Okay, the planets have stargates. Maybe they'll use the planet stargates. The sun has stargates. Maybe they'll use the sun stargates. You have stargates. See? Well, the Hindus and Buddhists call these chakra. The Guardians call them Templar. They have to do with time. They have to do with other dimensions of reality. So we access other times through our own inner Templar. We go through this, connects to the planet's Templar, or we connect to the sun's Templar. You see, we have access. There's roadways, highways of spirit. Even in the super space program, they talk about portals and wormholes and stargates. Okay? There's other confirmation besides the Emerald Order teachings. So this is something that we learn. We learn to master our chakra, which is mastering your consciousness, and you're connecting to your higher self. Thank you for that, Holy One. We're connecting to our own identities. We're reclaiming them. We learn these techniques. You're going to learn Kathara. You want to. It's part of the innerchristos Emerald Order teachings. You want to learn this ascension mechanics. This is the most advanced ascension material on the planet. They teach you Merkaba. Sure, there's other Merkaba teachers out in the New Age. Ashiana talks about them, you guys. She talks about Drunvalo. She talks about the people teaching you a reverse Merkaba. There is an actual correct way, and they're teaching you the reverse way. What do you want to do? You know, there's people being, this angel, Archangel Michael, or someone, Archangel, called me a chosen one. The Galactic Federation says I'm a chosen one. It's bullshit. Understand, there is no chosen ones in universal law of one. If all are one, there's only one being. There's only one entity. And ultimately, there's only one reality, only one being. When you start saying crap like chosen one or believers only, you show your own ignorance that you don't know all are part of Creator God. You're saying that you're spewing, thinking, doing the fallen angelic false creed. I'm a chosen one. No, you're not. Oh, but they said I am. Okay, you're with that group, okay? If you want to say anything, we're all chosen because we're all God. Thank you for those hearts, holy ones. Bless you. And this is coming from the Emerald Order. This is coming from the Guardian Alliance. This is not your brother Anuhazi's opinion. I'm not making this stuff up. I agree with the information, but it's coming from a huge body of knowledge. Why don't you start studying it? Why don't you get a Voyagers 1, Voyagers 2 PDF? Our moderators will give you a link to it. Machiwa. Andrea, thank you for becoming an angel member. Thank you for supporting Christos Avatar. Welcome to your family, Holy One. Actually, I gotta make sure. There's a viewer activity tab for me I can look at. What? Okay. Simone K, what? Simone K gifted 10 memberships. Sister, that's awesome. Bless you. And you guys, much respect to your, what do you would call that? Sponsor. Simone K is your sponsor. Now you can enjoy the membership for a month, and that means you have access to the Discord chat server. It might be hard to find for some people because people can't find it. That's probably my fault. I need to make an intro video for members, but sorry guys. But it's in the membership area. You go to my channel, go to the members tab, and you will find it. You might have to look for it. The stupid YouTube membership area will not let me pin more than one thing. I can only pin one thing. So I would like to pin that for everybody, but you have to look for it. You have to dig for it. I might just post it again so it's at the top again. So you 10 members, new members, any new members, you can go straight to the Discord chat and start talking to other people. So thank you, Simone K. Thank you, Andrea. And Mush Music, One Truth, also became an angel. Thank you, Holy One. Welcome to the family. Welcome to Christos Avatar. And, you know, this is just our community of Starseeds and Indigos awakening. And we're awakening together. We help each other. It's a group effort. And once again, you guys can support this work by, there's a donation link. It's a little $sign down there. You can leave a live donation, or you can do it through the link in my, you say, PayPal link. And or you can go to my Etsy shop and get one of the crystals or my artworks. So much respect, you guys, and thank you for supporting Christos Avatar, because I can't do this full time without your work, without your help. If you weren't helping, there's no way I could do this full time. There's no way I could share all these videos. But thank you. 99 people online, 99 souls. That's another power number. Someone put that in chat. 99. What's up, homies? The 40-year-old dork says, doing great today. Good to hear it, 40-year-old dork. Hugh Programmer. Machiwa. Sylvia Cole. Much respect, you guys. Good evening, Stephen Vargas. Warren B. Machiwa, Holy One. Andrea, BRC 46 and 2 in the house. Thank you, Holy One. Yes, welcome newcomers, because this is a whole new chapter in your life. Okay? Now, we're not against all these other teachings. We're simply telling you from the innerchristos point of view why they're negative. We've made so many videos about religions. It's crazy. You know, I'll be making another video about them. And there's so many stuff about the New Age. I mean, it's not my idea. Again, remember, you're going to find this stuff in the Voyagers books. You don't have to get the books. Get the PDFs. So you can download them to whatever device you want to. And we give you links to that. Okay? Now, I would love to just throw up all of upload all of Ashiana's videos, but I'm not allowed to do that. Okay? I've already got 2 strikes against me from her from doing that. So I learned my lesson, and I won't do that again. But we will share links to the material that's out there. And there's nothing stopping you from searching for Ashiana's videos. Just do a search, Ashiana Dean. Her name is Iasha, but all the old material is under Ashiana Dean. Just look up her name on YouTube, on the internet, like Google search, or on Telegram app. There's probably other places, but I know those 3 places you can find some Ashiana information. So I make videos about this information. I'm a student of this work. Some of you are student of this work. But there's not many, there is a few channels out there teaching this work. You could say I'm probably one of the bigger channels, and I'm devoted to it my whole life on it. It's changed me. It's improved me. It's helped me see my avatar level, my archangel and angel level. I feel my chakra. Who wants to get lit? Because I want to feel my angel and archangel level and avatar level while we talk about angels and archangels and avatars. So put a little flame emoji if you want to get lit. What's up, homies? Machiwa. And remember, guys, just a friendly reminder, put Christos avatar next to your question so it becomes highlighted. Alma. Welcome, Alma. Maybe someone I didn't know you could do that off of line. UTD wants to get lit. Ascended Scion, Free with the Dove, Sandra, of course, Feline, Sarah Holder. Satchel really wants to get lit. Lady Jade, you made it, sister. Yeah, let's do this. And I want to say that it's not perfect, but because I'm taking herbs and for my lymphatic system and for inflammation, that stuff is low. It's not gone away, but it'll only go away if I stop, smoking. But I simply, no one needs it, but simply we explore consciousness with it and we feel the energies from it. It's not a joke. And we're not the type of people, or at least I'm not, to sit there and go party and have fun with it. You can if you want to, but that's not really what a spiritual journey is about. You want to spend a lot of time going inside. You want to spend time in stillness. You want to spend time meditating. You want to spend time visualizing with your third eye and running energy through your body. Okay? That's what this medicine or mushroom is for. And quite frankly, if you're doing mushroom, that vegetable, fruit or vegetable you put on your salad, mushrooms on your salad, you want to do it alone. I know some of you are so scared to do it alone. Why? What are you afraid of? And so you would take it 500 milligrams at first. That's a very small dose. Milligrams. That's half of a gram. Don't feel nothing? Add another gram. Still don't, if it's starting to get better, now add another gram. Now you're at 2.5 grams. Okay? Now, as soon as you start seeing visuals, take 1 more gram to make sure it's strong visuals. And lasts. You do it progressively in steps. Don't take freaking 5 grams at once. If that's what I'm just telling you from my personal successes. And quite frankly, you can, I don't add the extra grams until if there's anything negative running in my thoughts or anything coming to my thoughts, I don't do it. I don't continue until that's gone, until I'm back in a safe space. You guys have to experiment because there are things that you're going to go through on your way up to the higher state. Like the astral, it's a negative energy that you have to get through. you might be getting some negative things in her. This is why I take it very seriously. It's a ritual. I use cleansing and protection. I do my Maharic seal, and I have Kalantic symbol codes around me. I've seen on the medicine, I would see these energies in Ashiana's symbols, the guardian symbols. They would move, and I would see the energy running, like it's doing things. You know, no joke. I even was watching one time on medicine the Carrie Cassidy Ashiana Dean interview, and man, oh man, first of all, I could see the pale turquoise and the pale magenta. I saw my life force energy, and it was around the square monitor that I was looking at. It was in the room, in an area. The energy was everywhere. And then I was seeing Ashiana show these symbols on the screen, on a two-dimensional screen, and I saw these energies move. So these energies are real, man. That's why I have them when I'm on medicine. The mushroom on your salad medicine. So, yeah, so not all these beings have wings. And they don't look like these pretty little pictures all the time of a male or a female human-looking angel. It's ridiculous. Why would you think a carbon crystal being would look like that? That picture is not a carbon crystal entity. Even the picture I used on this video is not a carbon crystal entity, right? But I used something familiar to a lot of people. No, that's a beautiful picture. I like making artwork, but realistically, I will be showing beings in the correct density as I get that, teaching across, and it's available in my videos. People can look at it, and if you're interested, please watch one of my 15-dimensional time matrix videos. Okay, there's one in my lives playlist. It's the first one because it was the most popular live I've ever had. Excuse me. And then there's one in the Master Templar. I talk about the 15-dimensional time matrix. You guys want to know these levels of the physical, of the creation matrix, so you can understand your identity. So let's take this wacky tobacco, this medicine together, and we'll start to feel the energy in my chest area, and my throat area, and my third eye. That's the angel level. I'll be an angel consciousness. Angel, you would say streaming, archangel streaming, avatar streaming. Now you don't have, the chakras are an opening. It doesn't mean it's fully open when it's activated or opened. It could be just a crack. I can see you. Maybe your chakra is a tiny bit open and you're getting some energy. Especially the higher ones. You're going to have less and less of the higher ones coming through. Let's do this. What all you're doing is boosting your natural state for a little while. You're not meant to do this all the time or be in it all the time. I love my father, but my father likes to be in this state all the time. But he's a retired older guy now, and whatever makes him happy. Excuse me. I think this is going to be strong because most of it was like powder. You know how you get it grinded and sometimes it's really, really fine? That's going to be more concentrate. Compared to loose flour, now it's a fine powder almost. I suggest that you guys spend a lot of time in the darkness with lights turned off. Sometimes you have to put a towel where the floor and the door is so you don't see no light coming into the room at all. Try to do that. See if you can do that. See, maybe a closet. See if you can get into a room that has completely total darkness. You can't see nothing. That means you would have to turn off all electronics, anything that lights up, and just make sure there's no cracks, no light coming from anywhere. Spend a lot of time in the darkness. I mean, physical darkness, not in spiritual darkness. Okay, so spend time because, get this, you guys, your pineal gland, your third eye will work better. Something you may not know is the third eye picks up light from your skin too, not just from these. So if you even close these eyes, your third eye is still getting light. It doesn't want light. It wants to be in darkness. It works better in complete darkness. So if you really are trying to meditate on something strong, you need to be very lucid or clear or more clear as you normally are, well, make sure you're in complete darkness. And another tip from your brother Anuhazi, use silicone earplugs on both your ears. You can't sleep that way because I have to only use one, and when I'm on my pillow, it'll be on this side. And when I switch to my other side, I even go like this and put it on there. I switch it. Because in the night, I'm going back and forth on my side. I'm not comfortable sleeping on my back. Sometimes I feel comfortable sleeping on my belly, but I get all stiff and it's hard to get out of that position on my belly. But so I'm so used to on my sides, man. Like, I can't stay on my back or my stomach very long. But anyways, the problem is, you guys, if you're meditating laying down, you're just going to fall asleep. And what's the point, right? I mean, we're meditating. We're trying to connect to our angel. So you focus on the third eye to connect to your angel. You just realize, don't think of it as, hey, you're worshiping, oh, wow, an angel. First of all, it's you. And you're going to live your life in the law of one. You're both equal. There's no inequality. There's no difference in intrinsic value. Okay, when you see it, the opposite of that's the fallen angel. The vampire does the opposite of creator. Does the opposite of life. It's against life. It takes life. It will torture life. It will sacrifice life. These beings are dark, man. Okay, you see the difference? So yeah, we're blessed ones. We choose with our free will to serve light. And there's no opinion about that. Oh, what's light? It's a different opinion. No, it's not. It's a frequency vibration. How is a frequency oscillation vibration at a certain bandwidth? How is that? You know, that is actual energy, reality. Everything's alive. Everything's real. I feel my whole freaking spine, dude. It's like tantric. From my crown to I feel energy all the way down to my back. My third eye is lighting up. My solar plexus is lit. I feel my feet, mostly my left foot. My left foot is always stronger than my right foot for some reason. I get like twice as much energy in my left foot. Anyways, I don't complain. I just like feeling that energy. And it's a wonderful blessing. I mean, I don't deny my higher self. I connect to my higher self. And I always put intention to only connect to those parts of myself that are light. I have no interest in hanging out with any of my dark parts. I don't want anyone else's negative energy, people trying to throw me all their terrible life stories. I respect your journey, but it doesn't mean I want to hear all your details of all your, shit. I mean, that's not unloving. I'm saying I don't want negative energy thrown at me. Do you not understand? Would you want someone to keep sending you all this negative, dark energy? I mean, I know you're trying to share your story, so maybe I can help you, Holy One. You have to find that God, that guru, that part of yourself that does know the answer. You got to start looking within, not looking at a horoscope, not listening to a psychic, not getting a reading. Hello, you're looking the wrong way. Look right here, Holy Ones. Look for yourself. Look for God in here, not somewhere at a church, at a synagogue. It's nowhere in a building. Okay? It's freaking everywhere. It's everywhere, Holmes. You are everywhere. It's just that part of yourself here, the 3D self, doesn't remember. But doesn't mean you can't, doesn't mean you won't. You can gain your memory by what I said earlier. Work on your higher chakra. This is what you have right now. So anything above that is higher, better, greater, evolution. Doesn't mean it's all good. Maybe you're all twisted. And so now you're connecting to twisted higher astral. It's higher than you, but it's dark. And there's a misconception in the New Age, Holy Ones. Some of you New Agers think that, hey, any dimension higher than us is benevolent. Huh? That's a wrong assumption. Okay? If you learn from these teachings, the Melchizedek Cloister Emerald Order, Holy Elohim, Machiwa, Emerald Order Vato for life. Emerald Covenant. Blue Flame Speaker in the house. Holy Christ Avatar. Chika. Look within. Christ. Looking into your inner Christ. Christos. Christ comes originally from a Greek word, Christos. And the Guardians use the word Christos. But we spell it with the K, homie. What's up? What's going on? Christ. What's up? Gangster. Christ Gangster. You make sense to you now? We're Christ Gangsters, vatos. Yeah, we're a rebel to this 3D totalitarian. Conquerors, emperors, kings, queens, presidents, CEOs. You're giving your energy to these other forces instead of using it for yourself and all self. Those are for self. Okay? There's service to self. You are a holy angel being, Christ Avatar, Archangels, Angels, the name of this video. You're one of these beings coming to earth to help. You're an angel. You feel. You're empathic. You love all. You learn and connect to the all. The Omni love. You understand you can truly bring Omni love into your body. Do you not want to bring Omni love into your experience here on earth? Experience what Omni love is. Omni love means you love everything. Imagine that. Can you not imagine such a great love exists? That you can actually love even beings that hate you. You can love them anyways. Because you just simply have an omni everything love. A uni everywhere love. Omni love, vatos. Karnal. Brothers and sisters in Christ. Christos. bless you in your beliefs, but not the Jesus from the Bible. That is specifically a fallen angelic belief. Specifically, Jehovah, Yahweh. This group is the Anunnaki, called the Jehovian Anunnaki. There's many types of Anunnaki. I've talked about them. They created this persona, Jehovah, Yahweh. I am your God. Hello, first of all, this is an extraterrestrial being. Second of all, this is a fallen angelic being. Jehovah, Yahweh, is a fallen angelic being. Fallen angelic Jehovian Anunnaki, Luciferians. Straight up, not my opinion. Don't attack me, Vato. You can just simply not agree with this law of one, innerchristos, inner order. So, you don't have to agree with Christ, Christos, innerchristos, shakshmatsu, avakatsna, hahipewa, havasutas, hamakanas. Excuse me. I will allow this energy through. I feel it's a good energy, so I'll allow it. Amashu, havaka, hatate, mosusuta ike masunaye, vasta imakoye vasuhu, baka masashiwa homahana, pata hiwa sunaye, bakahoe, mosusu, kamahate chewa nahaye, mako mahaye, mushawiwa, shamaye viwa soho makai, hena, epewa hasutas, hamakaye. It's like, I feel like I'm like introducing you to this race. I'm like, hey man, check these people out. I'm still here. Your brother Anhazi is still here. I'm just feeling part of myself, part of my DNA, part of my avatar, Kuchiwa of 1,728 minimum. But you know, this is an indigo homie. I got 48 strands. What's that say? Potential. I have 48 strand potential. I just feel Kundalini down my back, all the way up to the back of my head, to my crown, all the way up to my crown, man. It's just on fire. I do my Maharic seal every night, which is the Christ star. Say it with me. I am Christ star. When you say that, every time you say that, see inside your third eyes with your eyes closed or open. Imagine it with your eyes closed if you feel that's better for you, or imagine it with your eyes open. You can still imagine something like you see something from your peripheral. You don't have to look there. No. See it with your peripheral. It's a movement or something's over here, but you don't look, right? It's like that. So you will feel your higher self, man. You will get to connect to your fourth. Like I feel my whole chest on fire, like a good energy. And while it's still on my back, tantric homes, what's up? Yeah. Sorry guys, that's some of the side effects. But it's blessed. I believe it's blessed. And I'm truly grateful. Thank you for some of your patience. I know some of you are new, and maybe you're like, what the F is going on here, right? Remember, I told you, when I noticed it was powder form, it was going to be strong, right? I warned you. I said, hey, this is going to be strong. And you guys, I call that light language. And this is what the difference between channeling some spirit to come into your body, your fields. No, thank you. This is my own family, man. within my Christos, my inner Christos, my Christos avatar. You start to connect to your different lives of your avatar until you connect to them all. Till you expand your consciousness to see all your 1,728 minimum. I say minimum because that's a bare minimum for any being. Other parts of yourself have more. Like the Christ avatars are 12 strand. See, humans have 2.5 to 3.5 strands. Wow. So, a Christ avatar is 12. Okay? Now take that and double it. Well, that's what you get as an Orifeme angel. Mokuye. Double diamond sun DNA. The human DNA is called diamond sun, but they are double diamond sun. You see how you took this 12 strand and then added 12 more? That's a freaking spiritual badass. That's an indigo type 3 baby as well. Orifeme and indigos, indigos are Orifeme. And so I can't wait to get to the guardian races on my videos, because I've been showing you reptilian videos and what they look like, what the dragon moths look like, what the Dracon look like, what the Dracos look like. Now I'm going to be going through the Anunnaki as well. But I got videos coming in different order. So I still have the Cathara one. I worked on some of it today, and I hope to give it to you by Sunday. Okay? Cathara part 2. And I already have the video recorded for part 3, so I'll be able to hopefully get that one right away. And you guys, I mean, besides Ashiana's videos, I don't see many other people teaching Cathara. I'm not trying to compete with anyone. What I'm saying is, it's interesting though, right? You can't find hardly anyone teaching about Cathara. So I feel honored to get introduced to this with you guys. I want to do this together. I want to send with you together, man. What's up? And we're going to be teaching the ascension mechanics. And by the end of Cathara, you're going to know how to do your Merkaba the right way, not the Drumvalo Melchizedek way. And I'm not trying to hate on that brother. I'm just saying, hey, he did a lot of damage, and you know, he must have knew it. He must have known that Thoth is a freaking dark side. So, what's interesting, I personally just heard about that from Ashiana. She talks about him. Because she went to one of his seminars. And she was like, at first excited to meet someone named Melchizedek. Like, she thought it would be part of her family. Then she finds out a whole different story about it. And then she is horrified to find out he's teaching reverse Merkaba. Now she understands why she couldn't answer her question. She asked him a question, and he gave her a dirty look. Shit. But I don't know, maybe she didn't read his books by then, but he's all into Thoth, dude. Drumvalo was all about Thoth. What the shit? Fallen angel, a big time fallen angel. You know, even more bigger than Archangel Michael. Shikasmachiwa, which is another fallen angel. Understand, Archangel Michael is an extraterrestrial race. They're insectoid reptilian serpents. Damn! That sounds scary looking. Yeah. And they're fallen angelic. What's up? I don't believe you. It's like not true, right? You don't have to believe me. Because on your spiritual journey, you will experience the supernatural or paranormal. You will see spirits. You will see other worlds, man. You will see other timelines. Because you travel in consciousness, you go through the past or you go through the future. You're literally, your mind, I mean, even some of you do it now without being aware of it. It's a psychic perception. You're traveling through time in your thoughts. When you start having fifth dimensional thoughts here in 3D, we're 3D. And you start getting 5D thoughts in your mind, it's mixed in with your other normal 3D thoughts. You'll get some brilliant thoughts. Wow, that was part of you. Part of your higher self. For a moment, you can make that longer moment, but for the moment, you know, you were connected to your avatar or oversoul or your soul. And it was like, wow. Some of your spirit guides are your higher selves. And you would perceive them as, well, for me, it would have been like the Pegasus. I want to start making some Pegasus artwork. I just been so busy, but that's so important to me because it's part of my connection to the violet flame, which is the 15th dimension. I have a connection to the 15th dimension. The Pegasus, man. Oh, actually, the Pegasus is 11th dimension, but it's part of the blue flame, or violet flame, excuse me. The blue flame is Elohai, the violet flame is Brahmarama, but the Brahmarama races are Pegasus, which is a horse-deer hybrid being, and then we got dolphins from the violet flame, and then we got something called aquatic ape, which is the Anu Elohim, right? And well, they're feline aquatic apes, so they're aquatic apes plus the Anuhazi, so that's a hybrid called Anu. That's why they're our cousins, like 50. They're 50. The Anunnaki are 50% related to us. You know, because they share half of their DNA with us. Because they're a hybrid. And so it's so interesting how a lot of these different strains of alien races, and, you know, like the gray aliens, they have many different versions of the gray aliens. Not all of them are gray. Some of them are blue. Some of them are different colors and temperaments. And there's actually a highly evolved insectoid, because that's what Zeta are. Zeta gray aliens are insectoids. And so, but there is mantis beings. They look like praying mantis. Mantid, whatever. And this is a benevolent avatar race called the Athean. Athean. AITHIEN, I think. Something like that. Anyways, the Athean are good insectoids, while most of the Zetas are dark. They're fallen angelic races, man. You think of these little small dudes as not powerful or something. Man, they're very powerful. I mean, size doesn't really matter, and when it comes to extraterrestrial intelligence, it's not about the body size. It's about the consciousness, man. What are you doing with your consciousness, holy ones? Right? Become a master of consciousness. Put a little bit more incense. Bless you, holy ones. Bless you. Much bliss for you, holy ones. Inner peace. Unconditional love. Omni love. Love everything. Quite simple, right? You can teach your children that. So teach them to love everything. But not to be naive. To know that there is darkness. You'll have to teach your children what is darkness to protect them so they know. Because the parent can't always be around. They can't be hanging out at the schools to watch what everything your kid comes across. Mochiwa suo. It's a blessing. So it's an opportunity. This is a spiritual awakening happening for a reason. Has to do with like we talk about our energies and our chakra. Well, the greater Templar are the planet's energies. And you learn that in the Master Templar. And I'll be teaching that as well. Planetary Templar, baby. What's up? This is basically personal Templar, but it can. The interesting thing about Cathara, there's different levels of Cathara. So there's personal Cathara, but then there's the planet Cathara, and the star system, solar system, the sun itself. Okay, that's part of the consciousness. It's like levels of awareness. There's a universal, a galactic, a universal, cosmic. That's why you guys are holy ones. You have some of yourself that is omnipolar. That means it is unity. A being in unity sees all are God. A being not in unity is in fragmentation, and you don't see the full essence of God. You don't see it all. It's not part of your awareness yet. So you would have to go through a healing, and also learning knowledge, learning Templar mechanics, because that's what these are, Templar mechanics. You can freaking use these mechanics, man, to be, because you need them. It's called DNA bioregenesis. Or I just say DNA regenesis. It's DNA regenesis because which mean, this word regenesis, like bring back to life. Bring your DNA out of distortion, out of this twisted manipulation, purposeful, intentional. It's like someone attaching a black magic spell on you. You got to get that taken care of. You got to get that off of you. You got to go into this holy state, Vato Locos. You got to go pure, man. Pure in your thoughts, pure in your actions. You want to serve light, you're pure. Not profane. Not secular only. You're thinking about the divine. You're thinking about your higher selves. You're thinking about your angelic self, your archangelic self, your avatar self. Like really, because an angel is, well, it's literally the sixth dimension, because the fifth dimension are called archetypes. They're not angelic yet. They're not celestial yet. So, but as soon as they get 6 strands, third eye activated, you have this angelic, celestial consciousness. My Chiwa, Starseed Vato Locos, my angel homies, my archangelic homies, my avatar Vato Locos, what's up? Spiritual G, gangsters in Christ, KRYST, what's up Vatos? Flashing arc symbol codes, representing my hood. Christ is my hood, but not the religious Christ, the consciousness Christ within myself. Not worshiping myself or anything else. That's feeding energy to another entity. Worshiping. You call it praise if you want to. You're worshiping. Blind worship. Subservience. No thank you. That's a choice you made. You agreed, right? You said, oh, okay. I accept being a guilty sinner. Punish me. I accept it. Oh, you see how the black magic works. Now you're accepting this dark shit. Sacrifice is okay now. What? Well, that's what it says there. You're even commanded to sacrifice animals for certain things. Damn. Poor animals. You know, they'll cut the throat and let the blood go into some bowl and drink it, or some crazy ass, what the sick, dark shit. Right? No, thank you. I come here to transmute. I'm a priest of light. I stand in the energy of the 12th dimensional light, the Christed light. Understand your own self, your many selves. And like we got lit, right, you guys? And so you start to feel this, man. And I feel this in my whole body. And I know it's from doing my Merkaba every night. It helps. It doesn't just protect you. It keeps you at the Christed, some Christed energy every night. You're getting some of that energy. It's not like we can turn 12 strands on while we're on Earth, you guys. That would blow up the planet, but because this is a 3D. It's like the current is third dimensional current. You couldn't put a huge field of, it would destroy. That's like some huge energy. There's no comparison. Like a black hole maybe. Let me get a drink. This makes me thirsty. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I know I have some thank yous in order. Celine! Unity consciousness. Thank you, sister. I love you. Big hug, sister. Much respect, Celine. I love you. Thank you. Stardust Goddess. Omni Christos love. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you. Bless you. You're awesome. Sylvia Cole. Shades of Light. Yeah, it's a spiritual war, you guys, but this is like a time to commit. A time to say, hey, I'm gonna serve light. So serve light. And do shadow work and ego work and make sure you don't have any left. And live in that way, that energy, that frequency. You bring in this Christ frequency. In your own way, you can use this teachings, this, expression. You can send it into the world, man. While others from religion, they're teaching, they're preaching and damning people. Damning. They don't do that, but they're preaching you, they're sending energy. When you're in an argument, you're yelling at each other, maybe being profane to each other, or hateful to each other, or whatever to each other. That's a psychic battle. That's beings trying to siphon each other, eat each other, take some life force. An angry, it says in the Bible, burning anger. So imagine this fiery, hot, angry being, and obviously in the Bible it's a male. He's really angry. Fiery, burning anger, fiery anger. Do not mock God. You will be judged. And so people from religion talk this way. They treat people this way. They think in this way. They send energy in this way. They're freaking practicing the dark side. Stop judging, homies. Omni love means omni love. There's not exceptions. You love all. That's a lesson within itself. Try to learn Omni love. For some people, it's going to be hard. For some people, it's going to be easy. You're just one of those people who like to get along and, you know, have an easygoing experience. You meditate. You go into still space. You go into yourself. You go into your higher self. You see, religious people can't stand that. They say, no. You're worshiping. What the F? You worship. But their worshiping is a wrong way. All in one, baby. Unity, man. We get it. Why don't you? No, they're against it. That's why there's a Christos and there's an anti-Christos. Dang. Wow, you're mean. You know? I'm going to keep standing my light. I'm going to start, keep on speaking Christ. What's up? Christos? Have you found your 12th dimensional Christos? It's 6 inches below your feet. It's pure white. You'll feel your feet chakra for sure. But it's 6 inches below your feet. But you'll feel it. Anyway, what's up? Bless you. Because you will feel much better when you have this integrated, brought into your body. Get more of your soul into your 3D body. Get more of your starseed, your indigo consciousness. Yeah, Vatos, you have a mission, Holmes. You are a Christ avatar or a Magi Holy Grail line indigo child in the house. What's up? Bless you and your spiritual journey, Starseed. Sup, galactic brother, sister. Much respect to you. We know you see each other as faces of God. Everyone is a part of Creator. And so we're just blessed to know that, to be able to know that. It's not coming from a space of ego to say that. It's not arrogant to say, I am God. Because when you really get comfortable with that, that's when you understand, okay, the inner God, the inner Christ. Otherwise, you're against it. You're being trained. You're being manipulated. You're commanded to do certain things. Wow. Or else you're going to be punished. You're going to be judged. Like these people are cursing me. They curse me by saying that. Oh, you're going to be in front of God. He's going to, when he judges you. See, they try to use fear. And they're speaking judgment, hatred. You don't believe what we believe, so we're spiteful to you. Wow, nice. No, not nice. It's BS. And you call BS. You transmute this BS from your life, from the world. You're a light worker. Work your light, honey, on that shit. Cleanse it, honey. Get this nasty, dirty shit outside of this consciousness, outside the planet. We don't need it. Doesn't serve us anymore. Religion is hateful, judgmental. It's very low consciousness. So they can't have unconditional love because they're being classified as believers and then as non-believers. You're not part of the believer group. You're not part of the chosen ones. You're not one of the chosen ones, so F off. You don't mean jack shit. You're a Gentile. You're a non-believer. Dismiss that. You see? That's what we're talking about. Dismiss. Hey, maybe you'll find some good things in the Bible. Take what you can use. Take what actually helps and heals. And then discard the rest. Okay? And so you find God within. Religion doesn't like that. Find God within, homie. and you will actually connect to God, yourself, the universe, the multiverse, and that's those fields of life out beyond the time matrix, right? The ascended masters. This is a creation. This is creation mechanics, ascension mechanics. Some of it's pretty advanced, but hey, start from the beginning and work your way up, Vato. Eventually, you want to get to the sliders information. What's up? Sliders 1 through 11. I can't vouch for sliders 12. That's your choice. So that's all I can say really about that. Machiwa. It's been a beautiful evening hanging with you guys. Thank you for spending your Saturday night here. And let me make a poll while there's a lot of you on here, over 100 people. I want to ask you guys, like, if you think you're a starseed, maybe you've had like angelic thoughts. I want to ask you guys a poll. Do you think you've connected to an angel? That could have many meanings to you. Maybe in a dream. Maybe in some miraculous thing that it must have been an angel kind of thing. Like my dad explains how one time he had this terrible tire blowout. And then within seconds, there was someone who just kind of suddenly appeared and fixed the vehicle real quick and took off real quick. And you know, something like this weird shit could happen to you. Maybe you said, oh, it's an angel, or one of the signs of an angel, like a feather. You find a feather in your journey, or whatever. People have symbols, symbolicity. They have connection. They find connection. That makes them feel, you know, kind of like a confirmation of God. Some people need proof, and the religion tells you just to have faith. You must have faith. What? That's a bunch of bullshit. What is this teaching, right? So you have free will, and you use that free will. And just know that there's a spiritual war happening, whatever you choose. There's things going on in the world level. And so you're in the world, we're all in the world, so we're going to experience some of the drama. Just realize, don't live your life in fear, even though some other people are going to try to put you in fear. And so, and some of this stuff is fearful, but we learn about the fallen angels, so now we understand how you see it in the world. We see this stuff in the world. And so we know it's real. You know there's evil here. You know there's fallen angelic energy, you would say, playing a big role here in power. We think of it just as the Illuminati, but it's the reptilians and Anunnaki beyond them who control them. That's their minions. The Illuminati are minions to the extraterrestrials. It was kind of interesting because if you guys look back into the TV show, Fox Mulder and Scully, right? The X-Files, they have the secret group, like the cigarette smoking man, you know, like the Illuminati. And look, they had to answer, they were bitches to the aliens. So that's a real thing. Okay? That's who they are. I don't like to say that hashtag too many times on my video, but the illuminated ones. It's an arrogant way of thinking of themselves, right? But anyways, much respect to all of you. I'm so happy we could talk about angels and archangels, and I'll show you a diagram even.
Much respect. Blue Lotus? Wow, little alien, hi. What's up, homie? X-Files, yeah, you said it. I used to love to watch X-Files. You know, because you're a starseed, you're into alien stuff. Because you're from the alien stuff. You are an alien. You're a starseed coming from another world. Your soul essence is in the human body DNA mixed with your DNA, so you're in a hybrid DNA. You're here to help the planet and the life that's here, such as the humans, right? So, yeah, man, we're here to help. We're here to offer, you know, service. We're service to others. You know how we mentioned service to self, people, or whatever. Well, there's the path of the light worker is service to others. Okay, so we serve the all, and if everyone's serving each other, well, everyone's blessed. Everyone's honoring each other. Everyone's loving each other. No judgment, just blessing each other. And so that makes a very beautiful experience. You'll be connecting to higher love, higher joy. You know, it's the path of joy, the destiny of joy. Machiwa! Thank you, little alien. We got this, homies. You guys got this. You're not alone. Okay? And so, just, let me see. Oh, it's still early. Okay, no problem. We're good. We got a half hour more. If you guys want to hang out for another half hour. We're just in a interesting topic because sometimes when you have these out of body experiences, or you see a UFO, or you feel energies in your body, you know, stuff like this, and you have lucid dreams, you have life recall, you know, these perceptions, extrasensory perceptions, then you know this shit is real. Okay, you can't like deny it anymore. Excuse me. Like before, maybe you even mocked people who were like this. I did, man. I used to mock people who, well, not to them personally. I mean, in my mind, I would say, you know, think of people who would follow those. Well, I said about religion or spiritual. Like I thought there was something wrong with both. Back then, in my 3D self. But, you know, I went from that to someone like this now, teaching spiritual stuff. So you guys know, hey, I know where a lot of you are coming from. And so I did a lot of foolish things, you know, trying to evolve myself and not knowing exactly until I found the Emerald Order teachings that Ashiana is doing. Wow. That is where I found answers to my questions. That's where I resonated with, right? So it's like a big deal. It's like not closure, but it's like a little bit of a, you would say, an idea or a benchmark of what direction you're supposed to go, right? You get some ideas from dreams. Pay attention to dreams. Try to make your dreams better. Try to do things in your dreams. It's called dream work, right? Have you done any dream work? You know, have you done any work with crystals? Crystals are energy. I mean, I feel my crystals when I do my, every night before I go to bed, I do like a mastermind thinking thing, and I hold crystal balls because they fit ergonomically in your hands, and like this is my Orlite 23, which is a very expensive crystal, and quartz. Yeah, Orlite is freaking ridiculous. I mean, the price is high.
I sell Orlite, and that's why the price is high, because it's a highly prized, Orlite 23 means it has up to, how people make a big deal about Super 7? Well, okay, 7, wow. Orlite is called Orlite 23. It has up to 23 different crystals, minerals inside of it. It's a powerful stone. And you can feel it if you're a little bit can perceive energies yet, maybe, yes or no. But yeah, I was gonna make that poll and I never did, huh? Well, let me ask that question now on a poll. Do you guys think that you have some connection to angel? Do a poll, baby. Start a poll. Do you think you're an angel or archangel? So I'll just say angel. Do you think you're an angel? And that would include avatars. Angels, archangels, or avatars, okay? Do you think you're an angel? So that would mean, I connect to my understanding of my higher self. If you connect to the understanding of your higher self, then you can push yes, Are you an angel? Yes, I'm very lovely. Thank you. I'll put angelic soul essence. So you'll know that you're in incarnation, an angelic consciousness, right? From the 5th or 6th dimension. If you feel you're connected to the 5th or 6th dimension, you guys, say, yeah. Are you an angelic soul essence? That means your soul's in the human body hybrid. Like maybe you're finding that out. Yes, no, or I'm not sure. I'll put the option, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Thank you guys. Yeah, baby, what's up? We got this. You got this. We doing this. Homies. 100% say, yeah, baby, what's up? I'm an angel, hell yeah. I'm an archangel. I'm an avatar. I know it, baby. It's not a belief. It's not a hope. It's not a maybe. It's a hell yeah. Icas mucha ewa. And we say, we don't like put a chip on our shoulders, but hey man, I feel my crown. I'm an archangel. Have you felt your crown lately? It'll feel like not a burning thing for me. It feels like an energizing feeling. Not a buzz or something. More like a thrust of energy, man. It's like beautiful, baby. And especially when it goes down or up your spine. They say up or down or whatever. It's tantric. And tantric is pleasurable. I don't mean you're going to have an orgasm unless that's what you want. I don't know. Dude, that happened one time. I had this orgasmic astral orgasmic thing, man. It was unbelievable and what the F? That was so long ago. I'm surprised I'm remembering it. But yeah, it was so weird. You know how we get pleasure from physical sex, but this is more of a quantum experience or some
higher, not astral, but higher, you know. It's like, whoa. Like, someday I would love to make love on mushroom. I've never done it before. But I would want to be evolved, and of course we'd both be using the Maharic seal, having our own, you know, Christos shield up. Christos, you know, get your field up, man, your shield, your seal. Yeah, baby. It's inside you. You got this higher self. Connect to that part. Bring it in. Bring it into the body. And then you can spiritually evolve, mentally evolve. You know, you're this, and I'll show you where angels are on there. If you guys just came in, just please check. There's a poll. You can answer the poll. And I gotta get that diagram open real quick for you guys. Yeehaw, baby. We got this. So let me pull this up. Of course, this light is in my way. Amashiwa. So if we're in the 15-dimensional time matrix, and you guys, this is available on my, and there's a link below so you can purchase this 15-dimensional time matrix diagram. It's an excellent study guide for the Emerald Order teachings. So I recommend it highly because it helps you. I mean, you could even check it out, like meditate on it and take it in. It's a lot of energy, positive energy. But anyways, God goes in the hologram from the cosmos field and creates life, and that's who the three flames are that we talked about. Okay, and they're blessed, they're sacred. There's nothing distorted, no darkness at that level, and even in the 12th dimension, there's no darkness. Okay, but everything below it has some darkness. So a lot of people think everything beyond the 3rd dimension is good, but no, that's a distortion. There is darkness all the way up to the 11th dimension. So, and don't assume that if you're connecting to a being from a higher dimension means they're more blessed than you. You know, that's the wrong way to think about it anyways, but that's not even true. And so, but yeah, you're in Earth, in the reasoning mind, the ego. Then there's the astral, the soul level. And then the archetype. And then what we've been talking about tonight. The third eye, the 6th dimension, is the celestial, angel. Okay? So, and then we talked about the etheric level is where the oversouls, the archangels, are. And then what we also talked about tonight was the avatars. And the 12th one being the special one. And also that's where your divine blueprint is. Okay? And every being that's in the time matrix anywhere has a divine blueprint. So a little bug that you think is nothing, well, it has a higher self too. It has a connection and it has its own divine blueprint right here in the 12th dimension. So people talk about chosen ones and shit. That's a false creed. There is no chosen ones. And then we have the drama. Since we're talking about angels, well, there's fallen angels, fallen archangels, fallen avatars. So it's a spiritual war, and fortunately, parts of creation wants to harm other parts of creation. Wants to feed off you. But there is still guardian races. Here's some of the guardian races from the blue flame. I love you, holy ones. Anu and the Anuhazi, they're like related. I was talking about the feline aquatic apes, right? Well, there they are. Chikasma. This one's cat people, but this one's cat people, but also part aquatic apes. So, looks like they can be partially in the water. So maybe they're going to look like a fish type, some type of aquatic creature. It's going to have aquatic features, but also feline features, and all, that would be strange, and an ape feature. So, this is where we're going to get the Anunnaki from. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that. Thank you so much, holy ones. You're blessed. What's up, blessed ones? How's your journey? I want to see the poll. It says 77%. You got 1111? Wow. That's right. You're 9, 10. You're 3 hours ahead of me. Helena. Meow, says Stephen Oswald. Roar. Lyrian, roar. What's up, homies? Yeah, vatos. Much respect, Holmes. It's a great time to be alive because of the planets. I mean, Templar are open. 6 of them are open. So that's 6 dimensions all the way up to this level of the Earth's Templar flowing energy in. So it's helps us have this conscious awakening, and because you're in a hyper boosted state of learning, of change into a different body, a different consciousness. It's a big deal. It's like you're becoming a different species. And so, multi-dimensional species, man. You exist in different levels of your DNA. And this is the level 1, 2, 3 level. The lowest level, man. I mean, the lowest level will be dimension 1, but still. Dimension 3 ain't much, right? I'm sure some of you are old souls. You just want to go back home. Some of you miss home, or you don't want to keep dealing with this suffering down here. You want to return back, go back up to Source God, maybe, or stay in the Matrix for a while, still keep doing service. My brothers and my sisters, bless you. Different parts of the world, not all in America. A lot of us into the inner Christ teachings, the Emerald Order teachings. You resonate, homies. You say, yeah, what's up? I'm part of that Indigo team. Team Indigo, vatos. You feel like you're part of the club. You're awakening to it. Maybe you don't know everything, but you know something's happening. You know there's an awakening going on within yourself, yes? Do you feel it? Do you feel like some crazy stuff? For real, man, check. Write it in the comments. I want to know. People want to know. Maybe they still don't believe that stuff even exists. It's because scientists say it doesn't. So now that is your God. Now you worship science. You're not meant to worship anything, remember? That's feeding another entity's your energy. You're sacrificing yourself. Here, take me. Bless you. We learn experiences. I hope you're learning experience in this life. I hope you're utilizing this life to evolve your soul. You don't want to get back home disappointed. Oh, I didn't evolve jack shit. Dang. I wasted my life? Now I gotta reincarnate, do a new life again. Because you didn't move on. You're supposed to evolve, Vato. You're supposed to get unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. You're supposed to know what it is to be 5D again. What is that? You know? Where does our soul go after this, right? Is it going to go into a new race? A different skin color, maybe? Maybe sometimes you're black, sometimes you're white. What's up? No, I don't pollute my DNA, huh? Some people are racist, right? My DNA is better. I don't want it polluted by your DNA. I don't want to have kids with that kind of DNA. What? You know, I guess some people feel that way. They don't want to mix races. Shikasmachiwa. There's something about the bloodline, right? Don't mess with it, Holmes. What are you doing to it? Maya Shisu. Mokuyes. Maha. It's kind of like sometimes you experience some not paranormal, but just kind of like some, I don't know, what's the word? Mystical experience. Like you feel, you can sense other realities, like you can sense more, you perceive more, you're literally having visions. I mean, I see visions. Where does that come from? It's not database from my brain. It's spirit. It's higher consciousness. It's my, literally, it's part of your DNA awakening to be able to remember it, even for a few seconds to remember. Like, oh, I had it, right? Chicas, for a moment you had this glorious understanding. And then maybe it escapes you because you go back to your little 3D energy. You didn't know that you could access it at will. Shuwashi. Mikewa. Like a lot of people want to demonize medicine, but it helps a lot of people experience spirit. So that's why, I mean, you take precautions, you don't abuse it, you don't use it as a crutch either, but you realize it has its purposes. So, and maybe you're with somebody and you guys want to just be in an altered state together. You could just, you know, voila, your goals are going to be accomplished. Chicas Moshu. I mean, you might like see each other's spirit energies or soul energies, or maybe you have some psychic bonding or something, or hear each other's minds, you know, like mind meld, like Spock. I want to meld my mind with you, baby, and my body. Can we lay down together naked? Please. Mochivasu. You're like, what the hell, David? No, I was just thinking out loud. I shouldn't have. Sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Sometimes you could just lay down next to a girl and not mean anything, right? Or we're not even supposed to sleep in the same room, right? Oh, it's same sex. You gotta sleep in the girl room or the boy room. What? Why? You can't like get along if you're mixed? I guess that's why they make dorms like that, or what? Girl side, boy side, and trans side. Oh, shit. Like they have to have 3 bathrooms now, maybe male, female, trans. And then in density 2, they're gonna have male, female, trans, and oh my gosh, it's like there'll be one for hybrids. Or maybe you don't care. They don't care if you mix them all in one bathroom. I mean, right? I mean, when I was in Ukraine, were doing some weird stuff, man. Because I was younger and I was hanging out with young people, like, you know, in their 20s and 30s. And so we were going to nightclubs a lot. So mostly because I love dancing and people just like to go and have fun or whatever. So when I was younger, yeah, I did go through dancing a lot and clubs and sometimes dating, whatever. But I think a lot of indigos experience sometimes some strife, but we can overcome it through discipline and training and getting better at what we need to do. Okay, we need to take care of we need to get our spiritual affairs in order. So, I mean, it's kind of like probably going to get worse, but escalate or whatever. Who knows if it's supposed to be really a long-term evacuation or if it's going to be a possible scenario of some of these advanced races coming and taking us over. Like, the biggest candidates are the Dracos and their buddies, the Zeta Gray aliens. I think they're called the Dracos Zeta Resistance. I mean, that's what they call themselves. That's what the Guardians refer to them as well. So, but surely, I guess, different competing races could vie for it too, you know, for Earth. Maybe they could fight over us. But you gotta understand that humans are powerful too because there's a secret space program. But the surface people don't know or aren't allowed to know. There's soft disclosure, but not like, hey, everyone's told. But Shikas Machi. Yeah, so a lot of us go through some pretty deep stuff, man. But yeah, one thing I don't like about this medicine, it makes you tired, but sometimes it doesn't affect me that much. Sometimes it does. It actually, when I can't sleep, I will take one hit and go to sleep, no problem. So, I mean, it's better not to because I think you could have better chances of lucid dreaming if you don't smoke. So, you know, to each your own. I wouldn't tell you what to do, and I wouldn't have you tell me what to do. Just respect and love each other, and hey, let people make their decisions. And everyone would just respect each other, you know? And share that consideration, that thoughtfulness, that care, that mindfulness. And you'll just tell someone, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Machiwa is happiness. Be happy. Be in a joyful state, because you can't get there unless you're loving and happy and you know, like trying to get along, trying to be helpful, trying to be supportive, try to listen. We know that some people need help, you know, and we care. We care if someone's feeling sad. We care if, you know, someone's sick or needs assistance, like an elderly person. We care. We have a heart. Do you have a heart? Can you come from a space of love? Someone doesn't have to be cool or perfect shape. You know, there's a lot of skinny people, a lot of bigger people. So we learn, you know, there's a lot of distortions in the world, but still we don't like tell someone they got all these flaws when we're all like here on earth evolving, trying to overcome our old shit. Thank you for that, Holy One. And we're trying to go beyond what we were yesterday, you know, evolve. Do you know more knowledge, or did you forget it all? Keep on learning. Keep on learning. Keep on. Come on, what's up? You should have a library of the stuff. Videos, diagrams, pictures, you know, PDFs. You should have your own little drive of Emerald Order teachings, resources. Call them whatever you want. Emerald resources, Emerald Covenant, Emerald Order, Blue Flame, Melchizedek Cloister, Holy Elohai, that should be a pale turquoise star. Pale yellow star is the gold flame, and pale magenta, which is like a pink, right? Almost violet pink. Like there's a scarlet color, but there's even something called the ruby order. You know how there's the blue flame, gold flame, violet flame? There's also something called the ruby flame. You would say ruby order, which is something to do with the host matrix, which means that you once had a fallen angel and the guardians, they agreed to the guardian host matrix redemption contract so they can fix their DNA and their consciousness. So you're basically having a guardian race help the fallen angelic race become a guardian again, to become a benevolent law unity being. So, but they have to go live a life with the Orifeme angel, and so in that life on earth they will have a lot of spiritual situations come up, man. You'll be having a lot to it's like you have a lot of things to go through, almost like you have like a whole agenda. You have your calendar all planned. The Spirit has you marked down for a lot of things to do. You're gonna find your job's not done. You got more to do, homie. What's up? You're still here. You're still breathing, right? What are you gonna do What's your mission on Earth? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. We'll get to it. Come on. What's up? We got to start manifesting. Manifesting what we want to experience. What we want to bring into this earth. Bring in your archangel. Bring in your avatar. Bring in your angel, connect to these parts. Meditate on them. Start to visualize what a fifth dimensional being looks like on a certain planet. Okay? Think about or imagine whatever you want to bring into your experience. You want money? Imagine money then. If that's what your aspirations are. Maybe you want to be able to heal. Learn how to do that. You can. Some people know how to heal with hands. Hands-on healing. Like miraculous shit, right? It's frequency, it's energy, it's technology too. Mochivas. Because ultimately it comes down to energy and thoughts and conscious awareness and mindfulness and I guess the willingness and the desire to go through the work it's going to take to get there, because this does take work, you guys, and it doesn't happen overnight. You can't, but you got to imagine you got to take a whole strand of DNA, grow this DNA, and so you can go to the fifth dimension again, because your DNA has been stuck at 3 strands, maybe 2.5 up to 3.5 strands. You've been stuck and haven't been able to go higher into the astral. So you're trying to get to a higher dimension. You want to ascend. But people are being blocked. People are not connecting to the technology. They're being distracted, or they're being seduced into following what the opposite of what their mission is for here. Someone's taking you off your mission. They don't want you to fulfill your mission. Remember, it's a war. There's subterfuge. There's blocking. There's cursing, black magic. So it's all frequency. And if some people are using vampiric energies and hateful energies, whatever, well, they're going to be working with different systems than you. They'll have different study guides than you. All right, you guys, I love you. I'm hungry, so and it's close to the time anyways. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. If you learned anything or like this video, well, first of all, please like the video. Smash that like button. Hulk smash. And you guys, please consider donating if you can. This helps me survive, but also, grow this work. And it still needs some things like a good camera and all that. And this is only going to get better, because I'm trying to get a camera that has a 4K resolution and something with lenses that I can control exactly how I want it to look. So, but yeah, I gotta grow into that. I mean, I could always do it on my own, but with you guys, I could do this so much faster and reach more people. That's truly the goal, is to bring these ascension teachings, these spiritual awakening, to the common person and let them, embrace it or not. No dogma. This is not dogma, you guys. You don't have to believe in it. Blessing to you. Blessing to all of you to have the courage to, even myself came back from Christianity. Some of you are coming from religion. And we know what it was like growing up in religion. For me, it was horrible. Terrible.
Why was I in that situation? Because my parents were in it, and their parents before them. Actually, my mom's parents weren't very religious, but she was. My mom's religious. But hey, bless her. I love her. She's we've had our conversations, and she knows what I do. She's seen some of my videos. But she's one of those kind Christians, she doesn't get mad or if you don't believe the same stuff. So that's cool about her. I mean, hey, when I was homeless, I had to go ask my mom, because who else was I gonna ask? So might as well ask some family. Hey, for temporarily, I need a place to stay. Do I have to be shamed? Blessing to all of you in your spiritual journey. Please see the videos coming out, and I should have Catharsis 2, Part 2 out soon, like hopefully by Sunday. It just takes a lot longer work, but I'll get her done. Blessing to you guys, and I love you so much. And Omni love, baby. Omnicristos love. Enjoy your rest of your weekend and study some of this training, you guys. Come on. Learn Cathara. I'm going to teach it. Don't worry, but you can still learn from the materials. Blessing. Starseeds, indigos, angels, archangels, avatars, blessings to all of you holy beings coming in to help the planet Earth and the humans. Bless you. You're part of ascension, you guys. Starseeds and indigos are part of ascension. Your frequency is needed here. Thank you for being here and being service to others. Bless you guys. I love you. Good night. Namaste, vatos! Yeah! Let's dance. Let's sing. Yeah. Christ stars!